planting out our sugar snap peas that we started as seedlings. So these are the first ones that should harvest here. And they did really great in these winter sow containers, but you can tell they're kind of stressed out. I've never had them grow this long. I started them in February in the winter sow containers out on the deck, and they did great. But I really think because I have them so closely planted together in the soil, I just threw a bunch in. They're getting stressed out. So it is a really exciting day to throw them out into the field garden. And you can see we did some tests here. Same exact grouping. And they look just terrific. They're already climbing on, grabbing onto the fence. They bounced back really well. Plus we had some rain, which always helps. My hope is, even though these look pretty stressed out, that once I get them in the ground, they're in their permanent environment and have a lot more room to grow, that they'll bounce back and spread their wings. I just have to tell you guys, it is such a beautiful day. Just like perfect out here. It's 60s, breezy, blue skies, sunny. It's one of the very first days that we get to do a lot outside in the spring here. And I'm warm enough planting that I actually can take my sweatshirt off. It just feels like absolute heaven. Like it could not be more perfect. There's nothing I'd rather be doing. I am so grateful. So I just pulled these apart out of the container, out of one of the containers. And yeah, they were definitely growing close together, which I knew. I don't regret doing it. I just maybe would plant them out a little bit later. Maybe I'd wait till early March. Because last year it worked great. Last year they were just fine. And I'm doing the lazy gardener method. But also it is efficient. So lazy sometimes equals efficient. So I think they look great. These seedlings look awesome from a root structure standpoint. So I'm really optimistic they're going to do just fine. Open this one together here so you can see. Look at that crazy root mass. Woohoo! All right, I have got probably 200 of them laid out here, and I'm going to get planting. Feeling really good though. I haven't even gotten through the other 4 containers. We're going to have a lot of peas. All right, I'm about halfway done. And I'm always surprised by how many plants there are. I mean, there's hundreds. I definitely have not counted, but it is remarkable. And then just tucking them into their little spots here, it just goes really quick. And it just reminds me of what it's like to grow these. It's one of those things where, gosh, we haven't grown them in about a year, every single season, and you kind of get reminded, oh, this is how this goes, that's how that goes. And I'm reminded of just how heavy they get on this fence. They will put a ton of weight on here, so I'm realizing I need to reinforce this a little bit with another stake. But they look really good. And the other thing that is so heartening about this step, putting them in the ground at this time of season, is we suddenly have something green out in the garden already, in a garden that's going to take a while to have things pop out of the ground and grow and get more green. It's just really, really gratifying, and like that instant gratification to see that. So I'm excited for them to get their feet planted here and get comfortable and bounce back, and then start to really climb and grow. All right, we're all planted.